So, I'm Tony.
And I'm Donna. This is Calypso. A couple months ago, our friend and stand-up Harriet Rose invited us to participate in a show she would be doing at the Ice House. The theme was Love in Hollywood.
Now, although we have several stories that we've told in the past, we decided to do something original. We wrote it, we rehearsed it right here, and then we launched it at the Ice House.
Now, for whatever reason, the Ice House does not allow recording. So that performance went really well.
I think so.
People enjoyed it. We did it again at our storytelling group, Story Salon, the other night, and you're going to see that performance in this video.
All right, here it goes.
Okay, how's that, Calypso? Everyone's a critic.
Yeah, especially you.
And I'm going to bring up two people that I often refer to as the London Fontaine of the Story Salon world. They are a power couple, and it's amazing. And still in Hollywood, you can find people that are smart and funny and wonderful and charismatic and really, really outstandingly talented. And that is these people. Miss Donna Allen-Figueroa, Mr. Tony Figueroa.
So, I'm Donna.
And I'm Tony. We're the Figueroas. We've been married for 26 years.
That's happily married for 26 years. Thank you. Go ahead, please.
Yeah.
So tonight we'd like to tell you about one of the happiest times of our lives. We'd like to tell you about our wedding. We're going to actually go back to when we met. We met at work, but our company started a carpool program, and as an incentive to get people to sign up, they offered airline tickets. So my family's in Ohio.
I had family in upstate New York.
And we're both in Hollywood, so we started commuting to work mornings and evenings. We had very interesting conversations.
See, I would ask Donna her advice on women and dating.
And I happily gave it to him.
And I took it seriously.
And he turned around and used it on me. So,
Can they blame me?
oh, 3 years later, I'd had some extensive dental work done one morning. I was feeling like crap, frankly, when I got home. So I told him, and he tells me he's gonna go out and leave me. He has to run errands. Great.
I actually was going to pick up her engagement ring.
So I've never been one to sleep during the daytime. I don't care how many painkillers I've taken. So after a few hours, I gave up. I got in the shower.
So my initial plan was actually to come home and while she was unconscious, slip the ring on her finger and then see how long it would take before she realized that she was wearing it. But since she was awake and in the shower, plan B, I put on my secondhand tuxedo, because all stand-up comics have a secondhand tuxedo, and I waited for her in the bathroom to come out of the shower.
So I take the curtain back and I step out of the shower. I'm drippy wet, and there he is in a tuxedo.
And I asked her if she would make me the happiest man in the world. And she said yes. Not exactly a spoiler, was it? No, okay. But after she said yes, I threw open the door to the bathroom and shouted, "She said yes, everyone!"
If there had actually been people in the other room, we would not be here right now. Okay, just saying. So now we had a wedding to plan. Now, first on my list anyway was my dress, which I already had. The year before, I had been in a commercial. And in one scene, I was a bride. And I remember going to my fitting in this bridal salon on Fairfax Avenue. Costume was already there. She pulled 5 or 6 dresses. And she put the first one on me, zipped it up. I had a say yes to the dress moment long before the show. Oh my God, this is my dress. It's my dress. work. Let me see a few others. So I tried on a few more dresses. In a half hour, I was back in the first dress, and she said, yes, that works. And I said, it's fine, it's fine. And she said, you know, if you buy it, I mean, we're getting it at wholesale, you can get it for 50% of wholesale. So, I come home, and I talk to my boyfriend. So, today I tried on this dress. It's long, it's white. Comes with a veil. I don't know if I bought it. Would I have an occasion to wear it anytime in the future?
I decided to take this information and consult my improv teacher, Cynthia Seghetti. I don't know if you know her, but yeah, some of you knew her. Yeah, and she said, "Wait, she's getting it from doing a commercial. She could get it. She could buy it for 50% off. Tell her to buy the dress."
So I bought it, had my dress, easy.
Now there was the venue. We live in Hollywood. We're Hollywood people. We wanted a Hollywood wedding, so we picked the Yamashiro restaurant. That's right up there in the Hollywood Hills, right above the Magic Castle. We could see it from our balcony. It was reasonably priced. Easy.
Next, the bridal registry. Now this was before the internet, which meant we actually had to go to a store, which meant shopping, which is my favorite athletic activity. Done, easy.
So we got the venue, we got the, the guests. We wanted it intimate, under 100 people. Easy.
So a wedding is the joining of two families. Now my family's back in Ohio, and my family's very small. It's like 9 people total. They were all coming, including Aunt Babe. I went home a few months after our engagement. I was telling my family about my fiance and Aunt Babe, so where's he from? Like Puerto Rico? How are his teeth? To this day, I have no idea what that meant. Now, Tony's family is different.
Yeah, a lot more than 9 people. My family's huge, but the big deal was my parents. They hadn't seen each other in 20 years. The last time they saw each other was in court. There was a custody hearing. This was something that was preceded by an event that we will call the kidnapping. And that is a story for another time.
So let's fast forward to our rehearsal and rehearsal dinner. My family, being frugal, wasn't going to show up until the day before the wedding. It was okay. I mean, Tony and I have done several theatrical productions in the past, and as far as we were concerned, our wedding was just another production. I mean, what's a wedding anyway, right? Theater.
Well, we certainly had drama. Some of the drama was actually coming from our wedding planner.
What do you mean your family's not here? How are we going to do this rehearsal? What are you going to do? This is ridiculous. I've never
Okay,
seen...
all right, calm down. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to do the rehearsal with stand-ins.
Why?
And then we're going to have some marks on the floor. And then when the relatives arrive, we're going to have someone take them through the blocking.
Blocking? What is this blocking? I do not understand.
On the wedding day, somebody is going to tell them what to do and when to do it.
I've never seen anything like this. To be fair, she said we were the most organized couple she'd ever worked with. I mean, for months I was carrying around a 3-ring binder. It was our production book, our wedding planner, every detail down to the minute. It was fine.
So, where are we now? We're at the wedding dinner. I mean, the rehearsal dinner.
He's a mess. No, he is a mess.
You're talking about now or then? Yeah,
No,
okay.
then. I mean, he was crazy, and I kind of had a feeling that he was nervous about his parents seeing each other for the first time. I had an idea, and I would have gone through with it. Okay, we've got the license, the minister's here, we can grab a couple of our friends, we can step in the back room. I will marry you right now.
But what about the wedding?
Oh, that'll be for them. On Sunday, this will be for us. And maybe you'll be able to relax a little bit. And that's when, hi, Tony's father and stepmother arrived. 90 seconds later, hi, Mom, Tony's mother arrived.
So that didn't happen, but something was weird. They were tranquil.
Actually, Tony's mother was pretty sedate. Okay, she'd been sedated. The day before the divine intervention, she'd broken a tooth. She'd been in extreme pain. She was doped out on painkillers.
So the rehearsal and rehearsal dinner went off without a hitch.
So, Saturday morning, my family arrives. We go to LAX. I give Tony the most important job of all.
I had to go pick up Aunt Babe. So, remember, this was before 9/11 when you could actually greet people at the gate. So I was there waiting at the gate for her to step off the plane. I greeted her with open arms and a big smile so she could see my teeth.
And from that day on, she adored him. So the next day was our wedding day. It was pretty close to perfect. My girlfriend and bridesmaid Susan walked my family through their blocking. They hit their marks perfectly, just like I knew they would. But there was a moment that happened before the ceremony that was orchestrated by our photographer.
So we had a photographer, a young man named Josh. Now Josh was a wonderful photographer, but when he spoke, he always sounded naive. And he used that naivete or perceived naivete to his advantage. He knew what was going on with my parents and why I was still so nervous. So he decided to take advantage of the situation. So, Tony, let me get a shot of you with your dad. Okay, that looks good. Click. Oh, where's Tony's mom? Bring her over here. I want to get a shot of Tony with his mom. Click. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah. Okay, how about, Tony, let me get a shot of you with both of your parents together. See, they didn't want to say anything to embarrass the guy. Click. You know what, Tony, step out of this so I can just get one shot of your mom and your dad. Click.
And in that moment, forgiveness.
Right at that moment, all the stress, anxiety just dropped away, and I thanked my parents for giving me that moment. I felt so much better. In fact, I felt like I was ready to get married.
So that was 26 years ago on May 2nd.
May 2nd.
Yeah.
See, I'd always forget. You never forget.
Our wedding was pretty close to perfect, really. What, people are still talking about it? A lot of things have changed. We've got 3 nephews that we didn't have before.
And one
on the way.
One on the way in February.
I hope it's a
Well,
I hope
it
it's
could
a
be a
niece.
niece,
I
yeah.
hope it's a niece.
Okay. Yeah, the
Yamashiro?
Yamashiro is still there. It's been sold a couple of different times over, but it's no longer reasonably priced.
And my dad, Tony's mom, and Aunt Babe are no longer here. But we do have the memories of that wonderful day 26 years ago.
So, would you be willing to do it all over again?
Marry you? Yeah.
Actually, I was asking if you'd be willing to do the wedding again.
No way in hell. Thank you.